Hi angels, welcome to my video podcast Angel Energy Only. I'm Tess. So many people these days are talking about glow ups, but they only talk about skincare, working out, drinking water, wearing the latest trends and coolest workout gear, and having a pink water bottle and whatnot. I'm going to talk about how to have a glow up from within, and I think this is very important, and this is something that, okay, some people might actually have said a lot of these things, but I'm just gonna summarize what I think can be a really good step-by-step guide to a glow up, if you want to call it like that. I love calling it that. So it's gonna be 5 steps, and it's gonna be super simple and easy to remember and to follow, hopefully. Okay, so step 1, spend time alone with yourself to figure out what it is that you want, dream of, and aspire to do in life. Spending time alone is super important to be able to even get into your feelings, to be in contact with your true self and what you actually want to do. And it may take some time, but please take this time for yourself. It's very important if you want to live a fulfilled life. Okay, so step 2, heal your inner child. For you who haven't heard this before, heal your inner child, what is this? You can read books on it, but even look up journal prompts on Pinterest, heal your inner child, and answer questions. Not everyone feels like, yes, I've endured trauma in my life, but most of us actually have some childhood things. It might not even be that you've had a bad childhood at all, but you still might have some feelings that are unresolved, that stems from childhood, and you need to meet your inner self and figure out where some of your hurt might stem from. And before you say, I don't have any hurt, you probably do. Most people do have some kind of wound or hurt in them, and it takes bravery to meet it. So with this, I also want to say, with healing your inner child, I mean form a strong bond to yourself. Learn to love yourself, learn to take care of yourself, learn to soothe yourself when you're upset, learn what it is that you need in order to feel good, but also learn that it's okay to not always feel good. Be able to sit in your emotions and be with yourself and feel whatever it is that you're feeling. You'll come a very, very long way by doing this. But also, I want to say this kind of goes hand in hand with this. Learn how to stimulate your mind when you're alone. If you're the type of person that feels like, or you feel like you need to look at screens when you're at home, if your only source of entertainment is through your phone or TV, you need to work on yourself, honey. You need to be able to put away your phone when you come home, have some alone time without being entertained. You know, you need to be able to develop hobbies if you don't have any. Or what am I saying you need to? I think everyone needs to, but this is subjective. Just find out what you can do to entertain and stimulate yourself. And this will lead to a glow up, guys. That's what I think. Okay, so step 3, from what we just ended step 2 with, step 3 goes further with the hobbies. Work on your hobbies. Step 3 is work on your hobbies, because nobody thinks you're interesting if you don't have any hobbies. If you don't have anything interesting to say to others about yourself, to tell the world, like, hey, this is me. Who are you? What do you like? What are your interests? What do you do in your free time? Make sure to develop current hobbies that you already have or find new ones. You will also develop your self-esteem from doing this, because this is not only about seeming interesting to other people. You will think that you're interesting. And if you fall in love with yourself even more and more day by day, you will have a glow up, because happiness radiates, you know? Happiness is just something that will make you glow, okay? Okay, so step 4, do shadow work. For some of you, this might be a new term as well as the healing child one. Shadow work, you can also look this up on Pinterest. Just type shadow work or shadow work journal prompts, and you will get some questions that you can answer in your diary. And to get to know yourself a little bit more, shadow self refers to the side of you that you don't like, or the sides, I should say. So things about you that you are ashamed of. You might even reject these sides. You might not feel like, oh, that's not me. I'm not like that. But truly, you do know that you have some less flattering sides. And it's not about getting rid of them. It's about having the insights that you do have them, work with them, and partly embrace and accept them, but to continuously throughout life work on your bad sides will make you a better person. So for example, you're neurotic, you're very stressful, you're someone that has a bad temper. Okay, all of these things can be loved and accepted by others. You can accept these sides about yourself, but you can't accept certain behaviors that you're ashamed of. For example, if you continuously do something that you think makes you a bad person, this will affect your self-esteem. So for your own sake, but also for the sake of others, try to not do bad actions. Try to be transparent and real and tell people, I'm very sorry if I did something to upset you. I'm very sorry if I'm acting like this, or afterwards, I'm sorry I did this. Have insight and let people know that you're aware of your shadow self or these sides of you, and people will most certainly be more accepting of them if you apologize, instead of just acting like a douche and not seem to care about it, you know? Step 5, guys. Who is the highest version of you? What does she act like, look like? How does she talk? How does she earn money? What are her interests? What does she strive for? How is she perceived by the world? How is she acting around people, but also alone with herself? Is she elegant? Is she bossy? Is she strong-minded, strong-willed? What kind of person is the highest version of you? This is not about changing yourself entirely, but finding out who you truly want to be. And that person is someone that you are already partly are. Because the person that you want to be, you created. And you are allowed to become this person. Nobody can force you to stay like you have been. You can change. You're allowed to change. This doesn't mean that you are wearing different masks every now and then. Now I'm choosing a new alter ego. It's not that. It's more something consistent that you will keep throughout your life. For example, I am a person with good values. I'm a respectable woman. I really love knowledge. I see myself as an intellectual person that strives to always learn more about different topics. I'm someone who is helpful and kind to others most of the time. I'm someone who most of the time keep my place clean and neat. I'm someone who gives thoughtful gifts or is good at cooking a meal for my family. These are things that you can write down, or of course your own things. Write down who your highest version is and then show up as her. The second you show up as her, you are her. Okay? So you can be your highest version tomorrow. You can have a glow up tomorrow. But just know that these 5 steps, this is not exactly something that I think you do during 1 week. I think this is something that you work on over years, many, many years. This is not to say that it's hopeless, that you will not be your full potential or best version of yourself in a really long time. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that even though it might seem like you're the highest version of yourself already next week because you follow these guidelines, you might not feel like it. And this is the hardest part. You need to understand that this is just a journey, and sometimes life is about the journey, not the goal, you know? And I've just fallen in love with personal development and healing and learning and just striving to be someone that I will be proud of. Meanwhile, I am proud of who I am at the moment. And we can look at this like this. When I go to the gym, I strive for certain results and goals. But I'm very, very proud of how I look and how I am able to, what I'm able to do at this current moment too. And I'm also very proud of who I was 2020 when I was struggling with my workout progress. I've come a really, really far way with my physical health and progress since 2020, and this is 4 years ago. And I would say that working on your personality, or I wouldn't summarize this video to say like this is about your personality, but your inner self, I would say that this is like going to the gym. It needs consistency, it needs hard work. Sometimes you will fall back into your bad habits, old habits, you know, and it's okay. It's totally okay. Just get back up on the horse, you know. So that's it for today. I would be super happy if you wanted to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, in the future we will talk more about glow ups and all this fun stuff. Take care, bye.